Welcome back to Two of a Kind. I am with the lovely Michelle.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. So I just want to start off with the elephant in the room, and that is my nail color.
I thought you were going to go with I'm wearing a blazer.
Oh, that's the second animal in the room.
Okay.
We'll start with the first one, which is my nail color.
Okay. I love it. It's very flashy.
I have this orange going on. What is this giving? What is this giving you?
It's giving me summer music festival in Miami wearing neon.
Okay, I was doing like a Miami ratchet girl at the club.
Succeeded.
Okay, that's what I was going for,
Yeah.
and here I am.
But together we look Easter.
Yeah, love that. They're so short though.
It's
You wait like 3 weeks, they end up being claws. I'm like, I can't wait to get these shaved down, clip them. And now I'm like, wait, I feel my skin at the back of my nail.
Yeah.
You know?
It's always like so different. Like at the beginning, getting used to long nails is like one thing. And then when you have short nails, it's a whole other thing.
I'm going to grow them out now. I'm in the growing phase.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll be. And then I can shape them differently.
Yeah, go
They
wild
never-
with it.
They never want to shape them when they're shorter.
I have like these nails. I don't know if it's just me, but like I have to do more of like an almond round shape, or else if I do square, they break so easily. Like the corners for some reason, just
Oh, really?
yeah. Like
I'm
so
in
now
the square phase.
I'm in the oval, or
I'll go to oval. I just have to let them grow out a bit. The
Yeah.
almond, they just have to, I need length to do that.
for sure. And like it would look good because like your nail lady is questionable. I
No.
know you're like really committed to her, but she's questionable.
She is questionable, and somebody actually, I went to go do my eyebrows near where I live, and she told me she's gonna start doing nails. So I'll test her out next week. Not next week, next time I do my nails.
Okay.
And then if I like her, then she'll be my new nail person.
Yeah, honestly, it's like convenience over everything.
Yeah. No, it'll be convenient. Well, I'm gonna move anyways.
But then you'll find someone else. But
yeah,
still.
but for the most part, it'll be nice to try someone new.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I'll give you feedback.
Love a feedback situation.
Love a feedback. And then for the second elephant is my blazer, but I thought I didn't need to take it off for the pod.
No,
I came
it's
back
nice.
from something for work, so then I just
No, we're
kept it
we're
on.
on two different vibes, but that's okay.
I know, complete different vibes,
Yeah,
but we're running with it.
yeah. I don't like it meshes.
Yeah,
You know, a little bit of opposite.
a little balance.
Yeah. What were we doing?
I was at a visit. Not a visit, an evaluation, I would call it, just to see what somebody's house is worth, their condo. then I
And
drove
do you
here.
do that? Are you like evaluating it, or somebody else doing that?
No, I'll evaluate it. Like we kind of go with, it's in a building, so I'll see like what's sold in the building, like price per square foot, just all the fun stuff.
Okay.
I'll just see what they.
And did
See
you
what
give
it's
them the
about?
answer on spot?
No, I don't really give them an answer. I kind of like probe them to give me the answer.
Whoa.
Yeah. I just don't want to say anything because people think like they're sitting on,
Yeah, everyone thinks they're
The
on like a
palace.
$10 million land. They're like,
Yeah.
what?
Exactly. So
you're
I
like,
kind
yeah.
of just try to get them to give me a price.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sounds good for me.
Yeah,
Something
or like
that,
you're like
not all the
okay,
time.
a little lower, a little higher.
Yeah.
But, like they ballpark.
Because I could
it.
have something in my head, but people get turned off so quick if you go too low and they all of a sudden like don't think you're right.
Yeah.
Because you just said something different than
And
what
people
they
get
think.
touchy with their properties.
100%.
like
Which
they're
is like
babies.
normal. Like sometimes you grow up in your house, like your house is everything to you. You did renovations. It's just they love it.
I never felt like that. Like some people, like their childhood home, like I never want to like sell it. I want to buy it from my parents, like things like that. And
I
I'm just
know.
like, be gone.
No, I think you'd be sad if all of a sudden our parents sold the house. You'd be like, oh.
Yeah, but not sad enough that I want to live in it. Like John used to tell me that when his dad sells his house, like he wants to live in that house.
Like at this point, you'd have to renovate everything.
Yeah, it's just
to
like,
your taste.
But I also don't want to live in his home.
Yeah, it's his house and you're just there.
Yeah, like what?
No,
Like,
I know.
Thank you.
But teach their own.
Yeah.
But it's not even that they want to never sell their home. It's that now it's time to sell and they love it so much. They want it to be like
Yeah, they
so much
see
money.
something that no one else sees because like they
They-
love it. It's
Yeah.
like part of them.
100%. But you can't blame them.
No blame.
No blame whatsoever.
We judge a lot, but not for this.
Yeah, we judge and we keep it all inside. And then we talk shit on the pod.
Yeah.
But thinking about like just talking about career paths and everything.
Okay, let's get it. You're wearing a blazer.
I know.
Let's
get
talk
into it.
business.
Well, no, I was just gonna go talk about myself for a little second.
Okay.
So I have the floor.
Yeah, go for it.
No, but I just want to say that like because I'm in real estate, I find the job life it's such a fun, exciting job
Yeah.
than working the 9 to 5. Do you know what I mean? And I don't
Yeah.
know, like I've done both, and so I have the right to say that it's way more fun.
For you.
Yeah, who else are we gonna?
Not for me. Like, don't call me after I'm done working.
Oh yeah,
I've clocked out.
yeah. There's no clock out, but there's no clock in.
Facts.
So it just roll with the punches.
Yeah, like definitely like real estate, like you're really on your own schedule. So
Yeah,
you got to do whatever you want.
yeah.
And you're not sitting at a desk all day.
You're not sitting at a desk all day. You can like talk to people. Like realistically, like you should be out and about all day. You feel like a piece of shit when you have nothing to do and it's 3 p.m. and you're watching your favorite show.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's a great schedule. It's a great routine. You have to like set it yourself, but it's honestly,
You like it.
I love it.
I feel like I would love going into people's homes and just looking at everything.
Literally the inspiration for me getting my license.
Yeah. And then you can get like decorating your own house or walking to someone else's house and you're like inspo, like
I
looking.
know.
It's actually really nice because you get to see, you know, when you go to like a furniture store or IKEA and they like set it up for you
Yeah,
and you get to see like the situation, like you get that on the daily.
exactly. The thing is, like, my expectations for my own house now has elevated. Like,
Yeah, I remember you telling me like certain budget, you're like, it's not forever. And now it's like, gotta go to Musk and my house is must.
yeah, literally. But also just you see a house and it's like their entire place has wooden floors, all heated. I'm like, oh, I thought it was just like kitchen and bathrooms. Nope, it's the whole house. That's what I need.
That's what I need.
So then your taste just gets higher and higher and things just cost more
Wait,
money.
that is like so bougie.
Didn't I just change your whole perspective on heated floors?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. And
I've seen driveways too, which
that's nice.
It is nice, but I'm like, considering we live in Montreal, I'm just like, I feel like sometimes like it won't work as fast as the snow is falling. You know what I mean? Like we have snowstorms and the whole winter to go through.
I think it does help though, especially let's say in Westmount where the garages are like this. And like you don't want to like slide. Like it's nice that everything's just melting right away.
True, like this, it's no ice situation.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like when your driveway's flat, whatever, it's easier to shovel. Let's say. I think it get hard when it's really deep.
Yeah,
so a heated
honestly, good
driveway is
point.
nice.
Good point. I feel like that's passe at like a tilted garage.
Well, I mean,
Do people make that now?
no, I don't think they're made like that right now.
Yeah, I feel
But
like
I
that's like
feel
a
like a
thing
lot
of the
of-
past. Like if I saw that, I'd be like, oh, they
No,
haven't
people
redone.
aren't making houses like that, but there's a lot of houses that are up
Yeah,
since like
'cause I feel like it's
1900s.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's why I mean the thing of the past.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Your
it's kind
house
of
is
scary.
old.
You're like putting on your brake or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, just talking about it.
Oh
it's
yeah,
also great.
from your 9 to 5 versus this, you like it better?
Yeah, 100%.
Is that why you switched? You're like, oh, the desk
No,
life
it's
is not for
honestly
me?
not why I switched. Well, back in the pandemic, got laid off. I was like, what am I doing now? But before I got laid off, I actually bought an investment property with Steve. And the whole buying process was so much fun. Like, just even though we bought an investment property and it wasn't like a gorgeous property,
Yeah.
it's still fun to go like into places. Like, all you want to do is like see somebody's home. Like, you just want to go
For
in.
sure.
So that was really exciting. And then just like purchasing it, like, it was just so much fun.
Yeah, like you enjoyed the whole process.
Yeah. So then when I got laid off and I'm just at home, I was like, I can go back to school, get this license, and then should have got paid from when I bought my place.
Oh my God, so true.
Yeah, but it's fine.
But like, good for you for going back and changing. Cause like after I've done school, like I'm just like checked out.
I know, but it was 6 months, and then I got my commercial. But it's really, I was at home. Everything was
Oh,
at home.
true. It's COVID, so like you're
Yeah.
like, why not?
Like a couple times during the week at night. Literally, I didn't tell some of my friends that I was going back to do commercial. And then when I passed, I told them, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't even know you went back to school."
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's so under the radar when it's online.
For sure. And like I feel like when you passed your real estate license, we had like a little like I had like a Snapchat memory from when we were here, and we did like
you
a
did
little
something cute for me.
yeah, like donuts. Even though I heard it's like not the hardest exam to pass.
It's like really not hard.
But
Especially if a lot of people go from high school right to real estate. So in that sense, it could be challenging because you're doing like accounting and finance. And
Yeah, like you've never
architect.
seen anything.
Yeah, you've never really studied before unless you're like a studier in high school. So then I get that it could be challenging and hard. But if you I went through CEGEP university.
Yeah.
I've studied before. It's not hard.
Yeah. And like honestly, being a real estate agent, I feel like you guys are so well-rounded. Like, you have to know about every single, like,
Yeah.
the land laws, the house, the law, the finance. Like, it's actually,
No, it's
like,
literally
it's cool.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it really is.
Now you know the city. I was literally walking with her, and she was like, okay, this street and this street. I'm like, how do you know where we are? Like, the street names, you know?
Yeah, you get well situated.
Yeah.
I mapped everything, and now I'm kind of, when you're in the same area for a while, you kind of just know it.
Yeah, and it's good because you literally go all around the city, so you know, like,
Yeah.
the different areas.
No, it's definitely good to know.
You're, like, constantly learning on the job.
Constantly learning. Isn't that the best?
The best.
And let's shift. We'll come back to me, but for you, like, you always did law. Basically.
Yeah, always did it. They're like, some
Always
people-
liked it?
No, studying was, like, not my vibe at all. Like, it's just like,
You were a studier. Like, you, like,
no,
you
I put in
studied.
so many hours and got nowhere.
No,
That's
look
sad.
at you. You're a lawyer.
No, but I mean, like, you know, like, you put in so much work and you're like, this is my grade. You're like, what? Like, I knew it.
I know. But you know what they call a lawyer that got a 60?
A lawyer.
A lawyer.
Okay, but give me more credit than that.
No, that's not what you got, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's like a doctor that gets 60. Still a doctor.
Yeah. But yeah, and then, like, working in the industry is, like, completely different than studying. Like, do you feel like what you study is what you know?
No.
Okay, so it's not just me.
Yeah, no.
No, like, at all. Like, I find,
You have to be on the grounds running to know the job.
yeah, and, like, I find, like, okay, when I worked, like, private, working in a law firm, like, yeah, you need to know, like, your civil code and, like, the articles.
Yeah.
But then since I've switched to commercial, like, I'm never whipping out my civil code. Like, everything is just, like, I don't want to say, like, general knowledge because it's not, but it's like knowledge from just.
But maybe you learned the knowledge, so now to you it's general.
Yeah, but, like, I'm not, like, flipping through my code for an answer all the time. And, like, a lot of things that I'm in, like, it's always a common law. So it's, like, not even a code. Like, it's just, you have to, like, research it a bit. But, crazy different life.
Mm-hmm.
So much better. Like,
Between firm and company.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And,
feel
like,
like people at a firm, like, you don't have a life. You're in at 9 and you leave at 9.
people at a firm, I think, love the law. Like, you have to be obsessed with it. And, like,
how many hours did you work this week?
oh my God, when someone brags about how many hours they did, like, I'm
They're
just
like, oh, I logged 50 hours. It's like, great.
unless you have, like, some quota to meet, which some do, and you have to put in, like, the
But you don't
amount
have to
of
brag
hours.
about it. Like, sucks for you that you have to work.
Yeah, like, you
your
got
whole
paid for
life.
40 and you worked 80. The only loser I hear is you.
Facts.
Like, you're not cool by bragging about it.
I
Like,
know.
I'm just like, how come you couldn't fit it all in, like, the allotted time that you have?
Yeah. Seems like someone's not that good at their job.
It seems like someone's not good with time management.
Yeah.
Or, like, if you're just there and you, like, wiggle your mouse or something. People with, like, Team
Yeah,
or Slack.
Yeah.
And then
That's like work from home vibes. I feel like when you're at the
Yeah,
office, you're like,
but I feel, yeah.
you're talking to your neighbor. That's like your slacking time.
No, but I feel like in the corporate world, like, it's like you're doing your job, but then you're, like, you're not. You know what I mean? But I feel like law firm, I don't know why. They give me, like,
they're always working.
yeah, but some of it I feel like is fraudulent. Like, they're, like, reading something for so long, and they're like, oh my God, I spent, like, 10 hours. You're like, okay, you weren't, like, doing something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, like, the energy. But I was going to say, when I was, like, switching jobs and I was looking, I went to interview at, like, a construction place.
Yeah.
And they needed, like, an in-house counsel. So interviewing, she was like, I just want to let you know that it's a lot of, like, she wasn't a lawyer. So I think it was hard for her to, like, sell the role to me because, like,
She wasn't doing it.
yeah, like, you know,
Yeah.
like, sometimes, like, if you're going to be a lawyer, like, you want, like, your boss to be a lawyer.
For sure.
And she was like, she's like, you're going to send, like, a lot of emails. She said that, like, a few times. Like, sending
And you're
emails.
like, am I admin?
No, but I'm like, what job is this for? Like, every job. If you tell me you're sending emails, like,
I
that's
don't know.
every single
Yeah.
job in the world. Like,
That's all you do.
that's all you do. You're just, like, sending emails to people. Like,
Yeah.
that's
That's everyone's job.
that's everyone's job. The baseline is sending emails. Like,
Oh my God. A truer thing has never been spoken.
yeah, like, can you draft an email? You send an email, you receive an email. It's all just emails.
Yeah. 100%.
Thank God, because if I got a phone call, I would want to kill myself.
That's another thing. Let's talk about pros and cons of the job.
Oh, you're gonna okay. Honestly,
Let's
I'm
start
gonna
with
say
pros.
I'm gonna say my pro for me is the 9 to 5. Like, I
Okay.
like a routine. I like a regiment. I like to know where I'm gonna be 5 days a week and then like I'm out.
And in the same sense, my pro is not the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I like not having to be anywhere unless I scheduled it to be somewhere. Like, no, don't tell me where to be. No, I'll be there if I put it there.
They'll be like, oh, I can't make it. Like, can you come do this? And then you're running around.
Yeah, but that's just like a certain aspect of my job.
Yeah, I guess if someone like called me and they're like, we need something, like you do it.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's more frequent for you.
Yeah, but I don't even mind that. Like, to me, not being somewhere 9 to 5 and not feeling stressed that I have to like move my mouse to show that I'm somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, either I'm there or I'm not. And like, you don't have to try to find out where I am.
Yeah.
My pro. What's another pro?
For you or for me?
For yourself. I don't think you'll know my pros.
No?
No, you don't do the job.
I like, right now, like, I do work from home, but we go into the office, and I like that, like, environment where you're, like, with people, you're, like, making friends. Like,
but you work from home.
Yeah, but I do, well, I have my team that you're constantly
so the 1 day
a
week that you go in.
Yeah, but I also have...
For the free lunch.
There's no free lunch. I don't know why you keep saying that to me.
Every time you go in, they're, like, giving out food.
Because those are the days I go in.
You choose well.
Yeah, like if it's
you
like it'll be like
your days.
Yeah, they'll be like Wednesday or Thursday, like it's a lunch and learn or like a Sanka set. So if I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna go in that day.
100%.
Which pro.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this like company culture, like let's hang out vibe, because I like that. Like
for sure.
I'm socializing with people.
Pro for me, I'm always gonna take what you said. Not really, but like
I have another one backed up, so let's see.
I don't have to do these Sanka sets with my coworkers. Like, I don't have to pretend to be your friend.
You're giving like I don't want to socialize vibes, but
my
as a real estate,
no, it's not that. It's with my with my teammates. You know, like sometimes your friends want to hang out like after work, or sometimes they say a Saturday, and you're like, I don't want to waste my Saturday on my coworker.
No.
So like,
yeah, but those people like, I don't have to literally have no friends.
But that's every single job, like every corporate life. Like you have your work friends, which is great. You need work friends to get you through the days. But know your role. You are my work friend.
Yeah. Like
you are not my
Monday
real,
to Friday.
Yeah.
Friday sometimes questionable.
And after the workday is done, like maybe I'll see you during the week after work. We could do a Sanka set, but not on a Friday, not on a Saturday. Don't hit me up on Sunday. I'll see you after.
Yeah. But I feel like everyone like knows that.
No. I don't think everyone knows that.
Oh my God, so true. So you like that you don't have that.
Yeah. But then, exactly. Like, we're all just doing our own thing. Because I have a team. Like, I work on a team even though I'm by myself, let's say.
A pro for me, again.
Now I should think of another pro that's not directly related to what you said.
Well, I feel like it's not going, like, I don't think you're going to have an equivalent. But, like, challenge accepted for you.
Okay. Let's hear it.
I was going to say, like, I feel like because I work with a company, it's, like, so nice to, like, hear about what other people do, like, their jobs. And, like, how it all operates. As crazy as that is, like, it's actually cool. You're like, okay, I'm not just like in a law firm where I'm just surrounded by lawyers talking about boring ass shit, because lawyers just love to talk about themselves and like their job and like what they're doing. So it's like nice that you actually have different departments. And you're like, oh, cool. And you 100%. Like meet different walks of life.
And then you learn something else.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's how that does.
Yeah. Honestly, a pro for me would just be like social, like kind of like what you said, socializing, but to like other people, not necessarily like who I work with, but just you meet people off the street, you meet people at visits and stuff. It's just nice that you're constantly interacting with people.
Yeah.
It's not a job where you're alone. So you're constantly, communicating. I'm a little social butterfly at times.
So, oh yeah?
No, just in general. Like, I like speaking to people. I don't want to like spend the day alone.
Yeah.
So it's nice that you're always in communication, talking. Another pro is just seeing people's homes. And I see really nice homes, so it's just nice to go in. And I'm like,
for sure. It's like a...
Yeah, it's like a treat.
That is cool. Like, I would like that, and I'm not in real estate.
Yeah, just to see how people renovate.
But I will say a con for you is the phone calls.
Yeah, are we getting into cons?
Yeah.
Do you have another pro you want to throw in?
I like the work from home.
Okay.
I get to be comfy all day.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's like so convenient. Basis. Yeah, when I go into the office that one day a week, it's like I'm waking up 2 hours earlier. I'm like thinking about a lunch to pack.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm just like, you're in traffic for 30 minutes. You have road rage.
Oh my God, the road rage. I have road rage every single day because I'm driving about.
Yeah, like it's just, now I'm just like home.
Yeah. A con for me, okay, I'll start with that. So basically, you can get calls anytime, and at some point you're not like in front of your computer, you don't have the information, so then you're like, I'll call you back when I have all this. But it's just the calls at random times. Yeah, usually it's later at night because people are done working, or they want to speak to you before 9 a.m. you know. So I guess that would be a con.
Definitely a con. Like, I would not like my phone to be ringing. Like, I'd rather you like email me, text me.
Yeah, for sure. But sometimes you just want that call. It's like, let's exchange information really quick.
Yeah.
And then you could be on your way.
No, for sure. And like the positive about working in-house is that anyone who calls me is usually like a coworker. I'm never going to deal with like a client, because then I would be like, oh my God, please.
What's a con for you then?
A con for me, honestly, I feel like when you work in-house with law, in the legal counsel department, I feel like a lot of things like it's like default you. A lot of like HR shit I find. It's like, oh, legal. And I'm like, no, that's HR.
They just want to like put the workload
like,
on someone else.
No, I'm like, what do you guys do?
Yeah.
They're like,
what does HR do? That's another conversation. We have to get Ashley on the pod.
I feel like HR is the biggest like scam of all time. Unless you're like in acquisitions, unless you're doing like some payroll, I think HR does that.
Yeah.
But if you're like
planning parties and events,
if you're like culture of the people, like, I don't know, it's giving fraudulent.
Yeah. But like those people are winning at that point.
Best job ever. When I hated law so bad and I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, do I do something else? Like,
so true.
I was gonna go into HR because I was like, I have a law degree, like HR would just be like a perk.
Yeah.
Never went through with it.
I know you were close, but then you found something you liked. I think it's like the workplace really matters.
Like I paid, and then I think I was like, I got into like Miguel, and then I paid, and then I just never went.
You just took it all back?
I don't even know if I got my money back. I was just like,
look into that.
I got like an email like, oh, you still haven't registered for your classes. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot I did this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting to know.
Yeah, I was like, Ashley, you did it. I can do it. If you can do,
I can do it better.
Yeah.
Another con, yeah, literally. Another con would be, I had it in my head. Oh yeah, another con would be the payment. Like you're not paid every 2 weeks.
Oh my God, it's such a good pro for the other side.
But it's only pro because I'm saying it as a con. Like every job you usually get paid every 2 weeks.
Yeah,
except this one.
Yeah, definitely a pro of a 9 to 5.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So that's basically a con is you don't know when your next, I mean, you know when your next paycheck's coming, but it's not an every 2 week basis.
No, it's not. And you don't get like insurance and everything. Like that's security.
You do.
The association.
Yeah, but it's shit insurance. Let me just say that.
I had that too. Like I think the bar is like so shit.
So bad.
When I was like changing and there's like that 3-month period where you're not like insured, I was just like, I would just rather have no insurance.
I should get off insurance. My deductible, I have to spend $175 and then they'll start covering things. When am I spending $750? Like
$750?
Yeah, like
go get a massage.
No, but I don't. Last year, I had all my like my doctor's appointments. Like it all landed on the same year, and I still didn't get the $750. So I'm like, what? Like
this so they're like bullshit. You have to pay for everything, is what they're saying.
I have to pay for everything, and then they pay $45 a month to have this insurance that pays for nothing. Get me out of this.
Oh my God, everyone needs to like start protesting.
Literally so bad.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I should look into like what exactly mine not is.
And they make you get it. So it's not like I can get off because they're like, you have to be on an insurance. I have to live with Steve and then I'm going to look into joining his.
John has shit insurance at his work.
Yeah, it's so bad. Honestly, his isn't great either, but it's better than mine. So
for sure.
I'm about to hop on that wagon.
Yeah, I feel like they need to. I would love a job that like, I feel like some do, like where they like take some of your paycheck and like put it into like your RSPs.
Yeah, they'll match it.
Yeah, they'll give me like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, do something.
Yeah.
They're like,
do
more. They're like, here's like, we pay for $50 for massage. It's like, that's so like, not.
I know. And like, are you getting massages all the time? Like, you'd rather it be invested.
Yeah, and that's like a sweet, like, that's like a treat that you would do for yourself. That's like not a necessity. That's not like dental care or like eye care.
Agreed.
You know? So it's like, keep that. Like, put it towards something else.
So, that's another con of mine then. The payment, the freaking insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. It's rough. It's honestly rough. You really have to be good with money management and like budgeting
Get
yourself.
that Excel sheet is up and running.
Up and running, and just knowing like where I spent and stuff. Yeah, it's a toughie.
Yeah. I guess a steady paycheck would be a pro.
Yeah.
But honestly, just like, I was gonna say, like, in the law field, like, I feel like if you were working like in the private practice, like, the pay is never gonna be, the pay is not.
Oh, it's commission too, right? It's by hour billed.
No, you have to hit your billable hours. I think that would go into like a bonus of your year. But they're getting, oh my God, if you're just, we had a friend who was working like that. She only got paid.
That's what I'm saying. It's basically commission.
Which is insane. Like, I get we're in the service industry, but that's like.
Yeah, it's too much.
No. But that's the thing with that. It's like you get like your salary. Let's just say you're getting like $50,000. Yeah. But it's like you have to meet like some billable hour and you're working so much and you're only getting that. That's why I feel like private practice, like, your compensation's never
as much as you're working.
Yeah, like it's just always off. So like honestly, like in-house is the way to go. I think
until you get to a certain level, then they'll start building like
like
money
if your partner.
Yeah, literally.
Like,
would you like to work, like you have a small department, would you like to work with a friend? From not like a work friend, like a real friend.
Like a real friend.
Would you like to work at the same place?
Honestly, Isa and I, like when I left where I was doing my stage, her company, her law firm, moved into the same building as me on my same floor. I would have loved that.
If you were there.
Yeah, I would have like loved it. I was like,
but that's still, her company is just on a different floor than you.
No, so that's where I was going. I like that. She's not at my company, but like we're together, like, which is cool. Like, I know we're not going to be like talking all the time, but like just like I have a friend, like 2 doors down. You can like
go for your coffee break and go downstairs to see her.
Yeah, it's like ideal. And then I feel like whatever, your work friends would just incorporate into that. Yeah. But I think that would be cool. Would I want to work in the same job as someone?
Yeah.
Like, no. Because I feel like I can get very competitive for no reason.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, like, oh, I'm doing good, you're not, or whatever.
But if you just get, I get it, but...
Well, this was like, now that I work in the company, it would be different. Would I like someone like...
Oh, you're talking about a firm. Okay, yeah. A company is different, though. Like, everyone's just doing their own job.
Yeah. No, honestly, I like to keep it separate. Okay. But I've never experienced it, so I really don't know.
Yeah, I've experienced it, and I liked it. I worked with my best friend at another agency, I guess. And it was so fun. But the competitiveness wasn't there because, like, we decided we will share... Everything. Our commission, like no matter what so it's like we were like a little team within the team.
Yeah, that's the best.
And it was so much fun. Like,
because you're helping each other. Your win's my win.
Yeah, exactly. And I know her well. I can just like text her. You know, you just
vibe and even now you guys are close. So like
because we're in the same industry, so we're always talking and we're still close. And it's not competitive.
No, but that's like me too. I have friends in the same industry, and like we have a group chat, so we can like text questions. Yeah, and it's not.
Yeah, I think it ended up working out that now we're not working together. But the time that it was a lot of fun. It was like a 6-month period, and we enjoyed it.
Yeah, I feel like
we spent the day, like I saw her every single day.
Yeah.
What a blast.
What a blast.
What a fun time it was.
I feel like working with friends is like cool in theory, but like it's nice to like have the separation.
Yeah,
it's
a little bit.
It's like working with family. Like I'm not the type of person that wants to work with family, but people like love working with their family.
Yeah, it's like it can get sticky.
Yeah, and it's just like that's all we ever talk about now because we're both in it, and that's like what you have in common. And it's like, oh, there's so much more than that than work.
Yeah, you get like even on your off time, you're still talking about it because you're both going through it.
And you're like, okay, we can like separate it.
I agree. If you can have your dream job, like if you had to restart school, would you still do what you did?
No, okay, like let's say I could be like anything in the world.
Yeah, but you had to go to school for it.
Okay. I feel like I would do something like... I don't want to be insulting when I say this, but like, you know, like a pharmacist?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's like they had to like go to school and stuff, but like they're just there. They write you a prescription that a doctor told them they have to get, and you literally go behind and you
know what I mean? I feel like there might be more to the job, but I agree. That sounds easy.
It sounds like it's okay. And I feel like they get paid well.
Yeah, I think so. I think if you open up your own pharmacy and your own practice, that like any person.
So I would have to have my own practice, and like, it's like usually it's like they're not giving you a prescription. Like your doctor had to prescribe it. So like
you're just getting the meds.
Yeah, like you don't. There's actually like
what a good call. Honestly, this could be so off, but if it's not, that's you literally
honestly,
got a diamond.
like we need to find a pharmacist and ask.
Yeah, they like what I've seen on like Instagram stuff. People separating the pills.
I could do that.
Me too. I'm so good at that.
How much do they get paid? I need to look in that after.
Yeah, but you have to do your sciences.
No, I know like the schooling.
Yeah,
it can be hard.
Yeah.
Go to Boston. I feel like that's where all the cool kids go.
Dead. What would I want to be? I would definitely do something different. Not that I wouldn't be a real estate agent, but I started in finance, so I wouldn't even have went that route because I was bored as hell in my cubicle. But what would I be doing?
I thought you asked me this question because like you had it in the back of your head.
No, I don't know, because that was a really good one. I'm like, where can I get the most and do the least?
That's always the goal.
That is the goal, and that's what's tough right now. You know, you really have to think about that one. And that should be taught to you at a younger age.
Yeah.
This is what you need to do the least and get paid the most.
Yeah. I feel like they don't teach you enough about jobs. Like, I feel like you know the big ones, you know, like a lawyer, a doctor.
Yeah.
But like, what about all the like little in between ones that no one tells you about?
Literally.
Like, what are the other ones that I could do the most and get paid, do the least and get paid the most?
Yeah.
You know,
we don't know enough.
I was driving on the street and like I was behind like a garbage truck and like, you know, like when they're on the garbage people, what are they called?
When you're on the what?
When it's garbage day.
Yeah.
What are the people called that like take out your garbage, like put in the truck?
A garbage man?
Oh my God.
Is it?
You're so right.
Okay. Well, I was kind of getting mind fucked. I was like, I don't know.
Honestly, me too. I blanked. So the garbage men were like on the truck and I never paid attention to like who these people are. Like they were kids. It was like their summer job. It was a girl and a guy and they were having a blast. They had their earpods in. I guess they're
like dancing around.
Yeah, they're like hopping and like running after the truck, like jumping on. Like this guy like has his foot like dangling and he's like just touching like there was like in the road like poles.
Yeah.
Just like banging his foot. Like
Love that for them.
And it's true. Like I feel like I'm sure there's like garbage men who are like that's their careers.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, but I'm like, oh, that's actually a cool summer job. I feel like they get paid a lot.
That's what I've been told. Like, I feel like since we were younger, it's like garbage men get paid a lot.
Because I feel like when you work for the city and do that type of shit, like no one wants to do it.
That's manual labor and it smells, so you have to like take that into consideration.
Yeah, but you get used to it.
Like throwing it in, putting the recycling bin down, the garbage bag.
Yeah, when it was like this girl and the guy, she did like a little one, and he had to like go do the big one.
Honestly, like that
he
man
found out who he was with that day and was like, "Fuck."
Yeah, he was like, "Why'd you pair me up with her?"
Yeah,
100%.
But like.
And she was doing the least and getting the most.
She was
the winner of the day.
Yeah, so like things like that. There's so many cool careers out there.
There are. I don't know,
but I will say,
yeah,
what I like about my job is like I'm proud to say that I'm a lawyer.
Yeah, you get like bragging rights. You know,
yeah, like I feel like it's prestigious. I feel like it's like I'm proud to say that. I'm not that anyone should be embarrassed about their job, but like
you work so hard.
Yeah, like I just feel like there's like that type of like element to it.
That is actually a job that's actually hard to get, I think.
Yeah.
Especially did it in French and we're clearly Anglophone, so like you killed that.
Shall I tell everyone I'm bilingual?
Oh yeah? I should start.
Oh my God, I always say I'm bilingual.
You know, like on your CV when you had to write English and French, I would write
proficient in English, like professional in
French. Yeah, like I'm not proficient and it's not my mother tongue.
Me too.
But I don't know why I had to tell them that. Like you'll find out when you hire me for the interview, you know?
Yeah, like when you question me in French and I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, like I don't know why I had to sell myself short before you even met me.
Yeah. Like or just say you're like fluent in both. Yeah.
Yeah. Mother tongue.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was a thing.
Okay, you had time to think. So what's your next?
On my job, I really wasn't thinking. I'm trying to, honestly, like just because it was a younger dream job, but an optometrist.
Yeah.
That's
Them
just because
too.
when I go get my eyes checked, like, I'm having the best time ever.
Yeah, favorite
I'm, like,
doctor.
flipping through the images. I'm, like, reading the letters. The doctor's really nice.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I could want to do this.
And he doesn't look like he's doing much. I feel like everything's a machine.
Everything's a machine, and if he has, I don't think he's an operating type of doctor.
No, he's not doing surgery.
No, so yeah, I'll flick the pages for you. I'll ask you if you can see something.
He
far
literally
away.
probably has a chart and was like, if she said these, like, this is the prescription.
Yeah.
If, like, she didn't get this row or she missed, like, the letter B when it was really small, like, this is her prescription.
Yeah.
So true.
And that just sounds like a ball to me.
We're discrediting so many people's jobs. We're like, it's so easy.
They, like, cry every night, like, stressed about
like,
it.
it's so easy. And but then they can, like,
Optometry doesn't seem easy to me, but once you get there, I think the hard part is the schooling.
Yeah.
Then once you get there, you're, like, living large.
Yeah.
100%.
It's always the hardest part.
Always the hardest part, and you think it, like, means the world.
Yeah, like, I feel like it starts off, like, trying to get into that program. But that's not as hard as staying in the program
100%.
and graduating from the program.
Yeah.
But then once you get a job, probably the first job is probably hard. And then after, once you're, like, good, like, then it's easy.
And I'm low-key a big believer in thinking that anyone can do any job as long as they're taught at the job.
Yeah, I feel like
If I need to be a doctor, put me in coach, tell me what I need to know that day, you know, tell me what I have to look for, and I'll diagnose you.
Yeah. Well, of course, you did, like, CPR course, and now you're, like, angina.
Yeah, literally.
Like, I know.
No, I'm just saying, like, you want to be an accountant. Like, I hated accounting, like, the worst thing ever. But if I had to be an accountant and I sat down for my first day and somebody was like, okay, this is the job, I can learn it.
As soon as you're taught it, you're fine.
Yeah, so somebody just has to sit down with you.
Yeah.
I don't need 3-4 years of school.
I learned because John's brother is a endodontist.
Yeah.
Literally came up in conversation. I was like, oh, I can't believe, like, you like to, like, look in someone's mouth all the time. He's like, no, like, everything's covered, but we make a hole in, like, a sheet for the tooth. And then it gets even crazier. He's like, I'm not even, like, looking at the tooth. Like, there's, like, a camera that they put. And he's like, let's say looking at a screen here to see what he's doing with his hand here.
That sounds hard, though.
Very hard. Like, you have to,
like, you're looking there and you're moving here.
Yeah, I feel like any job where you're, like, gonna perform a procedure is really hard.
Yeah.
Can't teach that on the day.
No, that you can go to school for.
Yeah. Anyways, he's like, I'm literally holding a little tool and your finger is just, like, moving, like, ever so slightly, gentle. And his pinky's, like, resting on something, so he's not shaking. And he's just, like, moving it a little bit.
To do what?
The root canal. An endodontist is, like, root canal. So he's, like, cleaning the tooth and everything, and then he, like, fills it back up, like, to cover it.
Okay. I feel like he's downplaying the job. He thinks it's so easy now.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's, like, his job, like, I feel like things like that, like, an endodontist, when you're such a specialist, it's, like, you're always going to do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's just a root canal. Like, you're going to have, like, situations where you're like, oh,
yeah,
I
like,
have a buyer who wants this, and there's these conditions, and, like, you want to add this in the offer. You know what I mean? That's ever changing.
Yeah. And that, I would say, is a pro. Like, not every day is the same, and that's what I enjoy, too. It's, like, I can't deal with the routine to a T. It's like, oh my God, the same shit over and over again.
No, you need
Let's
to switch
spice it up. Let's put the drama in.
Yeah, no, seriously, spice it up. Me too.
Yeah. It's like, you want to deal with different cases.
Yeah.
100%.
No, that's definitely it. Like, then that'd be very, like, mundane.
Yeah. So I think the thing we learned the most on this episode is find the job, you do the least, you get the most.
That's the moral of the story here.
Moral of the story.
Do you think we sold our professions?
No, I don't know. But, like, do it. No, actually don't. There's too many of us. Like, please.
That's the thing. I feel like also, like, when you start a career, like, I'm going to do this. And then you graduate and you realize so many people are doing the same job as you.
I know.
You're like, there's too many of us out there.
There's so many. And at the point where it was COVID, I think, like we said, real estate license isn't that hard to get. So I feel like people flock to it.
Yeah.
And the market was really good. And people were, like, you know, selling their houses for way more than they're worth. So everyone wanted to do it. And now I'm like,
true.
Everyone settle down, go find another job.
Yeah. True. And then, like, sometimes, like, people, like, don't want to use an agent. You're like, no, you need the agent.
Yeah. Those people are weird.
Yeah.
Can't relate.
can't relate, but they're like, I don't want to give my percentage up, and you're like, you're the freaking buyer.
Oh, the sale. Yeah. No. Oh, okay. No, I thought you were talking about a for sale by owner. Most buyers get represented. Yeah, whatever. We'll get into that another time.
Yeah. Do you ever do work for free?
No.
Would you ever like not take your commission?
No.
Okay. Me neither.
Nobody works for free.
Me neither.
That's another thing. Like, people are always like, okay.
No, you know who I work for free? When you asked me to do something, when my dad asked me to do something.
I never asked you to do something legally for me. I just asked, like, do you know how to do this? Like, can you, like...
No, you asked me to call the prosecutor.
Oh, yeah, I got a ticket, and I just need her to call the prosecutor for me.
Which I did, and I tried, yeah.
I just don't know where I would even begin to get out of the ticket.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Like, as long as I can stay home and do it, I'm okay.
But you know what? I'll end up working for you. And
because you need to get paid.
Yeah, but you won't end up.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's just
part
of the job. And I don't like when people are like,
oh, don't feel bad. It's okay.
Yeah, but to beef with you.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, like, don't ask people to cut their commission. Like, you don't go to work for free and ask your boss to, like, I don't know, your boss doesn't ask you, like, to take less some days and not the others.
Yeah.
So don't ask that of other people.
And what do you think about posting, like, your job or, like, your work on social media?
It all comes back to social media. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say do it. Like, let people know.
Yeah, especially if you're, like, in that type of industry or, like,
but even you, like, if you, oh no, not you, because you're not that type of lawyer, but people that need to get their own clients and stuff.
100%.
Like, you have to sell yourself, put it all over social media, bombard people. I'm pretty sure I'm on mute for so many people on Instagram.
No, but I like what you did. I feel like a lot of people, like, make, like, a separate, like, business account for, like, that, but it's like, no, like, you should, like, that's, like, your whole being. If, like, you have to make a social media account, like, just put it all on your own. Like, that's where people are going to see it. Yeah, I'm not going to
separate it.
Because no one's going to follow, well, not no one, but, like, the chances of people following, like, another account, I just find is slim.
Yeah. No, I don't, like, post photos on my actual grid, but I'll story everything.
Yeah.
And then I'll annoy people that way.
No, but, like, I love it. Every time you post something, I, like, always message you. I'm like,
you and John actually message me a lot.
Yeah. Like, because it's interesting and it's nice.
Yeah, no, it is.
And you want the deets.
Want the deets. I got the deets.
Yeah. So, what are you doing tonight? What's the plans?
The plans is...
Are you going to stay in that blazer, number one?
No, I actually brought sweats and a t-shirt to change into in the car. I actually got really good parking here, but I'll bring that to... Ashley is going to see my friends.
Just chill out.
Just chill. Decide what our dinner plans will be and stuff like that.
I love deciding what to eat.
Yeah, honestly. We'll discuss. When you're multiple people and everyone has different, like, taste buds.
No, but now it's just you two.
Yeah.
You gotta order something that, like, you don't get in your neighborhood.
Yeah. That's true.
That you don't eat often, because now you're with someone who, like, likes to eat different things too, and you're somewhere new, so you can really get creative.
What are you doing tonight?
I have dinner with John's parents.
Love that. Going out?
Going out to a restaurant, going to Ribbon Reef.
Love that.
I'm like, what do I order? Like, do I want a fish?
I think you're always there. You should have went through the whole menu by now.
Yeah, I've tried a lot.
Yeah, so just try something new every time you get there, and it'll be a delight.
Okay, so I think I'm like,
you know what you're gonna get. Yeah,
I'm gonna get a martini for sure. They do really good ones.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, thank you.
I didn't think you were. I know tomorrow we'll recap next week, but I know tomorrow you're going to have a little drink. So I didn't know if today was going to be your one day of the week.
You know, like, his family drinks, and then I'm just, like, the loser not drinking.
Yeah.
And it's Friday night. I'm like, I'll have a cocktail.
Yeah.
Listen up.
Treat yourself.
Treat myself. Well, they'll treat me.
Might as well. So I feel like that just wraps up the episode.
Yeah. So thank you all for listening. Feel free to like, subscribe, watch our shorts, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.